Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Aquarius, for March 2017. So it's for you, Aquarius, for March 2017. Your whole reading, when it comes to numerology, is completely connected to number 9. Number 9 is also a very important number. Number 9 is all about the life path and all about the life realization and all about a really big realization about our lives, about your life, which is going to be very beneficial in the future. I'm keep on saying, and I'm going to say it again, that this whole year is extremely powerful. It's extremely spiritual. It's 2017. Remember, it's number 7 at the end. Number 7 is one of the most powerful numbers. Number 7 is one of the most spiritual numbers that there are. There is so much so much positivity. It's actually connected to this number. So much strength and positivity. It's unbelievable. So that's why I want to let you know that on the 18th of March, it is going to be very important day for you, and it is going to be completely connected to what I just said. It's going to be completely connected to your life path. It's going to be completely connected to your life journey, and it is going to come out to you as some kind of omen, as some kind of message. It's very important to watch for the signs, but this is going to come, you will be very known, you will be very aware of this, because it is going to come to you as in form of like complete information, complete spiritual idea about the hope for the future, and it's completely connected to what's going on now, and it is going to be very important and very powerful, because after this point it is going to happen, the whole new stage, the whole new journey is going to happen after this point in your life. You're going to start realizing certain things about your future that you might have realized so far, but there is just something very strongly that you're going to realize about the certain things about your future that you realized before, most likely, but you didn't action them, or you didn't do it, or you just didn't think it was the right time to do it. Now it's the time when the things are going to turn around. The beginning of March was not really the best when it comes to the actual energies. When it comes to the beginning of the actual month, March, when it comes to the actual energies, the energies were completely unbalanced, okay? It is only like that for the first week. Now the first week is already gone. I think it's the 7th today. So the first week is already gone. So that first week, the energies were completely unbalanced, which means that every single sign was affected in a completely different way. Some of the signs felt completely tired. Some of the signs felt like a little bit unwell. Some of the signs felt like a little bit restless. It all depends. But when it comes to you, you didn't feel your best. You didn't feel your greatest. You didn't feel like you had so much energy. And this is just due to those particular feelings. This is just due to those particular energies that were around, that were like, it had such a reflection on you that just made you feel like a little bit tired, and a little bit like you want to do something, you want to move on, you need to move a little bit, you need to go and do something different. You see, it was kind of making you feel tired on one hand, but on another hand it was kind of pushing you to be creative, if that makes sense. You see, it was kind of half and a half, and that's what I keep on saying. It's like a yin yang. The whole month is like a yin-yang. These negative energies, this unbalanced. I say negative energies, it's because most of the signs were affected by them in a negative way, because they're unbalanced. When the energies are unbalanced, they make us feel like that. It's a slightly different pressure in the air, you see. But when it comes to you, it's just this like kind of, it affected you in a very strange way. On one hand, it made you feel tired. On another hand, it made you to push, like to move and just keep on doing things, keep on doing these keep on doing things differently, to do something new, to bring the new energy. And then on another hand, it makes you feel really creative, and this is really brilliant thing about you guys, because you're very creative anyway, you're full of energy, and you're very creative signs, and you're very powerful when it comes to that, okay? So the way it made you feel was actually, it made you think more. I think the beginning of March was very deep. I think for you, I think the beginning of March you were thinking a lot as well. I think it was very deep in a sense of it made you a little bit confused about your present and about your future, and certain things about your past, present and future, that this all came up, and it just made you kind of to think, you know, it made you confused, it made you to think really a lot about your own personal situation, like what to do next. Have I done things correctly? I need to move on from this, I need to move on from that. This is absolutely fantastic because it's just kind of redirecting you towards the right path in life. You can sense it, you can feel it, you can sense that the things are about to change, things are about to happen, but it just, everything happens, I suppose, one step at a time, one thing at a time, but you are getting closer to it, you are getting closer to it, okay? You will be disappointed. There's a little disappointment that you will have. It's just something to do with, and I did mention this before, but this is not related to what I mentioned in one of the previous readings, that there is a certain disappointment that you are going to have with a certain maybe idea that you had, maybe a certain idea. Now, if you work for yourself, or for example, if you have your own business and you wanted to bring something additional, let's say if you work with 5 different things and you wanted to bring 6th thing, for example, and you will keep on thinking about that particular 6th thing, that 6th thing, and then you will just realize maybe not, maybe not. So that is going to be a very good realization to move on, you see, from some kind of idea like that, which is good because something much better is going to come out of it later on, which is very, very important anyway. But on another hand, if you're working for the company, if you're working for somebody else, I can sense, I can feel that lots of you will want to move on, lots of you will want to get that new fresh energy, lots of you will want to start something new, and this is the way the mid-March, you see, sorry, this is the way the mid-March is going to affect you. It's going to affect you in a way like that you just want to kind of change your work, you want to change your job if you are working for somebody else, you see. But if you are working for yourself and you have your own business, it just goes back to that additional thing like that you wanted to do, but you will just come to realization maybe not, and you will just kind of move away from that particular thing because it's maybe not going towards the right direction that you would want it to go, and there is just like a little realization that you're gonna have about that, okay? And that after that point, there is a male person in the family, like a powerful male person who is extremely powerful, who is very authoritative, who is accomplished lots of things in life. This man is very confident. This man is also quite wealthy. This man is also very spiritual as well, but he's very mature. But authority, there is this certain authority about that person, and that particular family member is going to give you an idea. That idea is going to be absolutely brilliant, and that idea that that family member is going to give you is going to be very important, very valuable, because if you have your own business, you work for yourself, this is the man, this is the person you have to listen to, okay? This is the person you have to listen to, okay? But also on another hand, if you are working for somebody else, and it's exactly the same thing, there's an influence by this man that is going to be absolutely incredible influence on you, because this man is going to give you some kind of information that is going to be absolutely mind-blowing, okay? It could be your dad, it could be some other family male member, it could be, if your dad is not in this world anymore, it could be some other family member, like an older uncle or something like that, or like a really good old family friend, you see, or like a really good friend as well. Friends, family friends, old family friends, they all have a similar energy. It's people who are around us, people who love us, it's people who means to us a lot, like, and vice versa, you see. After that point, after you talk to this man, after you talk to this person, that person is going to give you like a valuable information, and this is going to be so important, okay? So if you know who am I talking about, you see, I think maybe you should just kind of go and try to instigate a little bit, go and see family members, go and be with the friends. I mean, this is on another hand going to be very important month for you, because you are going to see certain friends, you are going to be in touch with people who you haven't seen in a while, and you're going to be in touch with friends that you haven't seen in a while. So I'm not surprised that you're actually going to receive a valuable information from this particular man, particular person who is extremely wise, and he's been in your family or part of the family or friend of the family really, really long time, because after that point there's something going to come to you. There's an idea going to come to you. It's not going to be straight away. It might not even be straight away. I'm talking about it around the 15th of March when certain idea comes to you, and then after that point, after that certain idea comes to you, then the things are going to start making sense. You will know exactly what to do. This man has got a valuable piece of information for you. Whether you work for yourself or whether you work for somebody else, it doesn't matter. This man is just kind of going to direct you towards the right path in your life, and it is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Please do trust me. This is someone very sorry, this is someone who is going to be very significant in your life after this point. This man was always significant, but after this moment, this man is going to be significant. As I said, if all your family members are dead, for example, if they're not in this world anymore, it could be like a really old family friend, or really old friend. It could be even a younger person maybe, but just extremely mature with the way they are. It could be such an old spirit, such an old soul. People are like myself. I believe genuinely I'm an old spirit. I lived many lives, and that's how come I know certain things, and that's how I'm able to connect to certain things and explain them to people. I'm like a little catalyst. It goes through me and I say to people, and this is because I'm an old spirit. So that's why that man could be like maybe 30 even, but because if he's such an old spirit, he could give such an impression of this particular wiseness. So it all depends who this person is. It all really depends who this person is. Okay? And also, what else I was going to say? Now, this is really good. This is when it's getting good. After the 15th of March, okay, this is why this is getting good, because after this point, you are actually going to have a very good opportunity. There is an amazing opportunity that you're actually going to have, okay? But before you have this really good opportunity, there's just a little bit of, you will feel like a little bit weird. Just couple of days before that, or one day before that, you will have maybe a little bit negative experience. Your energies are going to feel really down. You might feel a little bit down. You might feel a little bit drained. You might feel like, oh no. You will feel like there is a dark cloud around you. You will feel like there is a dark cloud in front of you. You will feel like there is a dark cloud, like dark fog in front of you. You know what's behind, but you're not too sure what's behind. You see, that dark cloud needs to go in order for you to get through the other side and see what's behind. It's not going to be long. The fog doesn't last for too long, okay? So it's not going to be that long. So I'm just saying, before that big opportunity knocks on the door, before that big opportunity comes, there is going to be a little period of couple of days where you're going to feel a little bit down. You're going to feel like there is no success, maybe just for a couple of days, not too long. But above all, it's just going to make you unable to see the future, unable to realize certain things about your past, present, and future, which are absolutely valuable. As I said, it's going to make you like a dark cloud, and as if you're unable to realize your own goals. Now, this is what can affect us a lot when we think that we can't realize, when we are unable to realize what our goals are. As I said, sometimes it's a yin and yang. These things need to happen in our lives to shake us up and just to put the balance back where it should be, because this is only going to last a couple of days, this negative feeling, and then after that point, as I said, an invitation or opportunity will arrive, which will absolutely make sense to you, okay? So, for example, if when it comes to work, and if you really if you want to change your job, you see, this is the end of March 2000. By the end of March 2016, it's very important, because there is some kind of opportunity going to come that is actually be a complete advance to what you're doing so far, and it is going to be absolutely ecstatic experience for you, because I can see you being so ecstatic about it. So if you're working for somebody else and you're unhappy, I would really suggest to keep on applying for as many jobs as you can, because there's a very good indication that the job is going to be there before the end of the the month as well, that is just going to be rather significant. But if you are, for example, working for somebody else and you're absolutely fine working for the company, there is an opportunity that will come before the end of the month, okay? If you're happy where you are and you just want to progress further in that particular company, this is the month. This is the month when you should just do as much as you can, show as much as you can, because you will be watched, and by the end of the month, or right around the end of the month, there is an opportunity that is going to come, and it's going to seem like completely advanced to what you've done so far. It is going to feel like the step in the right direction, and it's going to feel like to you, and you're going to get a certain feeling, about it, and you're going to get a certain information automatically from it about your future that is just completely going to make sense to you, okay? And if you're working for yourself, if you got your own business, now this is exactly the same thing. There is something coming. There is something coming, and it's going to come like an opportunity. It's going to come like an offer. It's completely to do with what you do now, with your own business, with your own like self-employed business or whatever you do. Sorry. Something else is going to literally manifest by the end of the month, and it's going to make completely sense to you, and you will realize very, very quickly, you will realize very shortly, this is exactly what I want to do. This is exactly the exact way towards I want to go, and it's all going to start making sense after that point, okay? It is going to seem like a little bit of a challenge, okay? It is going to be a challenge. Again, if you work for yourself or you work with somebody else, it's still going to seem like a challenge. So if you get like a proposal, like if you work for someone else for the company and then they ask you to step up, you will be scared a little bit, because this is going to be quite big steps, so you're going to need to learn things. I can see you being a little bit nervous, I can see you being a little bit scared, but that doesn't matter. You're gonna just have to judge things a little bit, you know, you're gonna have to like kind of like do as much as you can, but you will be absolutely fine. You will be absolutely fine. But I do know that it will come with a big learning experience. This is going to be a big step, and it is also going to be a big learning experience there. So if you are unhappy where you are, and then you were applying for the jobs, this is how it's going to be. That particular job that is going to manifest in your life, that particular job is going to come with a certain learning curve. I can see you being nervous. I can see you being like a little bit scared or a little bit negative about it, but you will be absolutely fine, because most certainly this is the step in the right direction. It's all changing. It's all changing now. This is all changing. The whole world is changing, and the fact that this is 2017, the fact that number 7 is so spiritual number, one of the most powerful number ever, and the fact that you have such a big changes now about to happen, such a big changes now about to start in your life, it means a lot, because whatever you do now, whatever it's starting now, it's going to be very powerful and very important later on. The whole year is extremely spiritual and extremely powerful indeed, but especially when it comes to the job changes, jobs, bringing new additional things in, getting rid of certain things, you know, this is all important now, to just prepare things for the future. This is a very fertile time indeed. Okay. And also, what else I was going to say, that that by the end of March 2017, you see that there is the whole clear picture that you're actually going to have about your future. And there are lots of things that were bothering you. As I said, you were thinking a lot, you were maybe even down a little bit, you were confused a little bit, and this was going on for a while, you see. And this confusion and this negativity, you see, this is all kind of going to disappear by the end of March 2017, and you are going to feel absolutely fantastic with yourself. You're going to feel extremely ecstatic. You're going to feel like very proud of yourself. The family members are going to feel proud of yourself. Your friends are going to feel proud of yourself. Okay, so it's a very, very, very good. Let me just tell you something. There is someone you need to forgive. There's a certain person that you're going to need to forgive. You know, when we are like really upset with someone, when we're angry with someone, I mean, this could be anyone really, but there is somebody in particular that you need to forgive. Maybe you are just, when we are angry with someone, or when we have a negative feelings towards someone, then we are creating negative feelings, you know, we are creating negative energy. We still have a little bit of negative energies in us, because even if you think negatively about somebody, you know, you don't have to say, oh, something negative about her over there, for example. You don't have to say that. You can think think something very negative, it doesn't make any difference whether the negativity is in your mind, or your negativity you are sending over there, you see, by saying, oh, you silly person or something. You see, it doesn't matter. So that's why I think it's a very important time to kind of forgive and forget. So by the end of June, what am I talking about? By the end of March 2017, I just want you to realize who this is that you need to kind of forgive, you see. And the reason why sometimes we need to forgive is because of that. If we are holding negativity in us, negativity becomes part of us, you see, so it can have a negative effect on us. So there is someone who you're gonna need to forgive, okay? And also, what else I was going to say that I think it's really important is like basically there is also very, very important challenge that you are going to face at the end of March 2017. Okay, there is a certain challenge that you will need to face, and you're gonna like it, you're gonna feel good about it, and it's going to involve a couple of things, or it's going to involve a couple of people, but it is going to be successful, very successful. Can I just tell you something? This is also very, very important. If you're having any negotiations, okay, if you want to negotiate anything, if you have got any business to negotiate, if you have got any new contract to sign, but any kind of negotiations or any type of negotiations that you can have or you think that you will have, the March is absolutely perfect time. Now is the perfect time for negotiations because it's going to be successful. This is a very good month for you, okay? So if you're focused on a business, if you're focused on a career and things like that, oh my god, anything that you could negotiate, okay? Strongly from the mid-March towards the end of the March, it's when it is going to be completely enhanced, like a mid-March towards the end of March. This particular time is going to be extremely successful if you want to what did I say? You see, if we want to negotiate, sorry. If you want to negotiate, this is absolutely perfect time because there is going to be a victory for you. And on another hand, what I was going to say, if you're waiting for some kind of court result, or if you're waiting for some kind of result for absolutely anything, just expect it to be in your favor and expect it to happen at around the end of month, okay, the end of March 2017. Any court case or any decision that you could be waiting, okay, this is so important. You see, this is the time of gain. You have to realize this is a very positive time, very interesting time, and very powerful when it comes to your personal gain. So just to stress it out, any kind of negotiation, any kind of result that you're waiting, any kind of like a court case or anything like that to be resolved, expect it to be resolved in your favor. Very, very good indeed. Okay, and also when it comes to health, I think health is going to be absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with the health in general when it comes to like a March 2017. Maybe you will feel like a little bit drained than normally. Maybe you will feel like a little bit tired, more tired than normally. And if you do, I would highly suggest to always have like a black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is extremely powerful. You see, very, very powerful when you feel tired, when you feel negative, or if you will feel down. And that's the only thing that I can see, because you know you will be kind of all around the place. It was quite busy. It's going to be quite busy month, March, and that's why I think that the black tourmaline is a very, very essential, because it's very powerful when we are stressed or maybe a little bit nervous or a little bit tired. You see, very, very powerful little crystal to have. And also, if you haven't got an amethyst, please get an amethyst, because amethyst is also very, very powerful when it comes to us being in touch with our own spirituality. This is another spiritual month when it comes to you guys. There's a lot going to be happening, a lot, and that's why I want you, or I need you to get like an amethyst cluster, which is going to help you to be even more in touch with your own spirituality, make the best possible decision when it comes to your life. Very, very important. Okay, and let me just say it, like when it comes to relationships, this is a very, very important month, because this is brilliant, because lots of couples, if you're in a relationship with someone, I can see you going on the next stage, and I can see you doing something very, very happy. And it's not only about your relationship going on the next stage, but it's about you doing something and you creating something with your partner. There is some kind of something going to manifest by the end of March 2017 in between you and your partner, husband, wife, whoever they are, and you will want to take things on a whole next level. Not when it comes to your own personal love, you're fine way you are, but it's just something that is going to come through and manifest that you will want to create, make with your partner. Very, very important. And also when it comes to those of you that are single, for those of you that are single, this is an interesting month because you will come to realization that there is a time to let a certain person go. You were holding on to someone subconsciously and you didn't let it go. And because you were holding on to someone in particular who you shouldn't hold on to, this is not your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend. It's just somebody from the past. It's time to move on. You're going to realize that it's time to move on from this particular person because this particular person is not good for you. Once you realize this, it's very important. It's even more important than realize that there is somebody brand new coming into your life. Before you allow somebody brand new to come into your life, you need to get rid of this person who is completely unnecessary in your life, in your mind, and it's not meant to be with you. Okay, I hope you liked it, and if you already haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Don't forget to like and share, and also if you would like to donate to my channel, you're welcome. Thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.